Happy Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor! Get royal, boys. Today, we are going to tour this OG Candyland Hunger Games map. But first and foremost, let's get to the top of this thing because the credits and rules, I believe, are listed in this glass box. So this map was created by ChipThug and Tez FTW. My old school gamer tag was ChipThug, and I actually don't play with Tez anymore as it was so many years ago that we built this map together. But I want to make sure that Tez gets the credit that he deserves because this took some time. This took some time to build, especially back in the day when there was no like automatic grid building, whatever it's called, where you could like insert a command and build huge walls. So like all of this was built by just us placing blocks, you know, no automatic generating anything. Yeah. So this is the Candyland Hunger Games map. Okay, I guess the rule is when you die, you spectate or leave. I think I had it set up to where if you died, you'd spawn here and then you could spectate. That's why this is made out of glass. That's how we used to do it back in the day, you know? This is definitely how people used to build old school maps like this in the day. And yeah, I've never actually shown anyone this world besides the people who would always play on it. So I thought it'd be a good idea to tour the world. So as you spawn in, I would actually have everyone drop down here and everyone gets in their pod. And then the host, which would be me, I would get inside my pod. And then once everyone's confirmed that they're in their pod, I'd close them and then we do some type of countdown. And then 1, 2, ready, go! And then boom, boom, boom. And then you'd grab a chest and kind of play the Hunger Games, how Minecrafters play the Hunger Games. So let's check out some of these things. I don't even remember what I built and what Tez built. I do remember building some of these things though. I think I did do the Hershey's bar. I know it's not too difficult to build this, but you know, I mean, it's all going with the theme of the Candyland. We got some snowmen over here, and I think these are just meant to be like candy, like strawberry candies. I don't know what this is meant to be. This is a pretty basic building, so I probably built it, to be honest. What else we got? We got a little lollipop over here. What was this? I also have not been in this world in forever. I think the last time I was in this world was when I was duplicating it to make to play another game. So yeah, this is a cake, which is pretty cool. Back in the day, you know, this is a pretty cool build for OG Minecrafters because there is no yeah, this was all by hand, nothing automatic generated. These are little cupcakes. I really like how these turned out. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Tez did the cake, the big cake though. Pretty sure he did the big cake. Unwanted land. Oh my goodness. Okay, like I said, I didn't look in this world too in the details before I started recording. I wanted to kind of reminisce on it as I record, and I don't know what this is supposed to be. Yeah, maybe I'll leave that up to your guys' imagination. But let's move on to the next build. Oh, here we have, I think this was meant to be a frog. I'm not so sure how this ties into the whole Candyland theme. It doesn't even go that deep. What's in this chest? An axe, a stone axe. Yeah, I think this was just built just to include like getting space built or getting to like use space or whatnot. This is a gumball machine. I will say I did build this. I was pretty proud when I built this. Let's see if we can get inside here. These are meant to represent gumballs. If you ended up getting to the top of the gumball machine in an actual match, you would get a whole hell of a lot of pumpkin pie, a potion of healing, and a potion of poison. And is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Would you enter? I guess you would enter through here. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, There's definitely better gumball machines out there, but I was really proud when I built this. Look at this big old candy cane. You guys see the size of this candy cane? Okay, I don't really want to go all the way to the top. Let's fly. Is there a special chest up here? My idea, I would actually place all the chests in my Hunger Games maps. And wait, there's no chest up here though. Does it end up here? I guess not. So if you got to the top of this candy cane, you got nothing in return. The best you could do is just end your game soon and just drop from the top. What does it say? Sherbert Mansion. Okay. I do remember building this. Yeah, so my building style hasn't changed much. I think this is supposed to be a long couch. What are we watching on TV? Somebody's hand getting burned by the flames. That's probably not supposed to be there. Is there anything in the furnaces? Oh yeah, I remember I always liked putting items in the furnaces because that's just a place that a lot of people don't check for loot. Looking at this map now though, I'm surprised at how many chests are on it. I feel like there's not that many chests. You would think, how are the Hunger Games servers these days? Are there a lot of chests on the Hunger Games servers? Now we are on the top of this colorful mountain. TNT, whoa, that's a good one. I think there's a way to get inside of this. Yes, I remember. I think I built this colorful mountain too. And once I built it, it was hollow and I was like, what should I put inside? And I guess my answer was nothing. But if you go all the way to the right, there's a chest with a bow and arrow and a pressure plate. I remember there being a lot more snowmen too, not just like 6 or 7 of them inside here, but maybe they despawn. Maybe it's a glitch. Can I get out of here without getting stuck in the doors? What's this tower? Okay, yeah, you can kind of see through what that looks like. Now, the ice cream cone, this one's pretty cool. There's got to be a way to enter this. I don't know if there is. Oh, there is! Okay, let's see what's inside the ice cream cone. Oh, here we go. Pumpkin pie, great, yeah. So I guess it's the right month to be talking about pumpkin pie, but I guess that's considered a good prize. Is this just a corner cabin? Oh, boom, we got a hat and some arrows. Let me guess, anything in the furnaces? Oh, yes, you could have guessed it because I hide things in the furnaces. Yeah, so my whole idea with these maps, when I used to build them for people to play Hunger Games on, was to just kind of make it very full, like not have so much empty space. So that's kind of the reason I have these random candy canes everywhere. These colorful trees were supposed to represent cotton candy. That's obviously a lollipop. Hopefully it's as obvious as I think it is. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool though, because this is actually how Xbox Minecrafters used to play Hunger Games. They would hand build these maps and like manually go inside pods, and everyone would start the game. And sometimes the winner would be based off of skill. Sometimes a lot of times actually, the winner is based off of who has the best internet connection. So that's one of the beautiful parts about the times of playing Hunger Games like these, Hunger Games maps like these. Regardless of all that though, some of the most fun memories and just like awesome games of Hunger Games happen in this world. A lot of times I would actually invite strangers to the map and just have people like friends of mine invite their friends and those people invite their friends and just play Hunger Games back to back. How many pods do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess only 8 people could play. I think I might be right on this, but I think only 8 people were able to join your world, or 7 people, including the host, at the time when this was built. I think that's true. That's why I only had 8 people or 8 pods here. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, so you'd play on this map. Maybe you'd win, maybe you wouldn't. You would die, and then all of a sudden you'd spawn here. Now that I'm looking at this, I noticed the servers that Minecraft PC players would play on had parkour in the waiting areas. So as people were spawning, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to reflect that and copy that. And I'm going to build a really difficult parkour parkour area, which is not too difficult. I'm screwing up at it right now, but I guess that was my idea with this. Now look, as basic and not detailed as this map looks, this was a whole hell of a lot of fun back in the day. It really was. I'm really happy to have built this with Tez, and I think I'm going to start like a mini series of just showing and showcasing these OG maps. A lot of them have helpers that did way more work than I did. I simply just want to showcase it because I just happen to be the owner of these worlds. And that's why I really want to just record this mini series and showcase these maps that would have never been showcased if it weren't for my my Minecraft worlds to still have them. When I was looking back, I was like, whoa, I can't. It was almost like looking at old photos. You're just like reminiscing on the past. Yeah, this wall was the first time I built a wall with multiple different colors and blocks. So I think I remember having like a YouTube video on or like music playing, and then I would slide like this. I would hold the left trigger to place, and then I would hold the right bumper as I'm placing blocks. So I think I had like an assortment of just different colored wool. And that's the way I would get like that pattern just going all across. So yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. It's kind of bringing back memories of playing OG Hunger Games maps in this style, in this format. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couple other videos like this because I do have some other OG Hunger Games maps. So I want to thank you very much for watching. And you know what? Even though there are servers now with these amazing Hunger Games maps, I think that if you want to build a world and get some friends together, I think it's still a beautiful thing to do because it builds community and things like that. And it's really fun. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time in a different Hunger Games map. But for now, hasta la vista!